Today I will be mathematically proving to you that Lana Rhoades is not hot. Okay, on the board today we have sexy, smart, genuine, survival instincts, unfaithful, bitchy, and final verdict. Now, later on in the video I've changed survival instincts to out of 7 instead of out of 9 because it stays true to the base meter, which is about YouTubers. I changed it to 9 because this is for porn stars and I feel like that's a little bit of a different set of rules. Okay, so first up on the board we have sexy out of 9. That's her right there. That's interesting. Let's zoom in on that for a second. I think her face is pretty sexy. She's got nice boobies there. So I'm gonna have to give her a 6 out of 9 because I don't find her body that pretty and she looks like she's made out of plastic. I don't know, maybe that's just a preference. I just don't like that. But yeah, 6 out of 9. I think it's pretty good for a starting number. Out of 9 because it's a sex number. Okay, so out of 9 for smart. That's what we're looking at now. And I'm going to be watching clips for this instead of looking at images.
The reaction that you want, and they don't seem to care. Your ego makes you want to go back to get validation from them. And you need to tell yourself, that's my ego.
They still fuck with you.
Alright, let's move her ass down to 4. She's not that smart. She's actually kind of retarded.
I want her. She's a trophy wife.
This person, I don't know who this is, fucking retard right
her
here.
next
Okay,
wife.
you're lucky I'm a simp. Okay, so for genuine, we're going to be telling if she's like a genuinely nice person or she's genuinely leads on the people, you know, into a good glimpse of what her life is actually like, or if she's just a faker and it's all for social media. So here we go. How to win friends and influence people. That literally proves that she is not genuine. She's just trying to influence people, so I'm going to have to give that a 2. Well, I'll give her a 3, because I'm pretty sure you're not going to do that. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and skip over survival instincts, so just don't pay attention to that number right now. That's not the official number. And we're going for unfaithful and bitchy, which means that is she just kind of a bitch, and unfaithful means that she just doesn't really seem like a good person. I think that kind of ties into genuine. I was really tired when I made this, so it kind of doesn't make too much sense, but we are still mathematically proving it using a formula that has never gone wrong, and that is the base meter. That is why it's so powerful, and can only be used by me, dating dudes and don't fucking bit. Okay, so I gave her a 6. I took away 3 points because a lot of stuff they talk about on their podcast is just so fucking bitchy, and it's just not for me, so I just gave away 3 points for that, but yeah, I think 6 is pretty fair. Okay, now for the final analysis. I gave her 6 points for sexy. I think she's pretty hot. I took away 3 points because it seems like she doesn't seem like she's completely natural. She puts on a lot of makeup. I can definitely tell. Alright, so for smart, a lot of the shit she puts on there just does not show intelligence. She kind of looks like a preppy to me, where she dresses in really nice clothes and talks smart but doesn't really know what the fuck she's talking about, like a pseudo person. Genuine, she seems pretty genuine. I took away 4 points though because she posts pictures of her in like a Louis Vuitton jet at one point, and that just didn't sit well with me. Survival instincts. I gave her some points back for like the only ones that I didn't give her points for were intelligence and strength, and I gave her half a point for I think strength. So that's pretty good. So out of 7, she did pretty well on that. And then unfaithful, I took away 3 points for, like I said, it just seems like a lot of the stuff they talk about is just mad bitchy, just kind of annoying to look at. So let's just go ahead and tally this up. And by the way, this is the final score. If you argue with me, that's completely fine. And if you convince me well enough, I will either change the score or I will change a number, and that might change the score. So yeah, let's just go ahead and tally this shit up. Get ready. 15, 20.5 out of 43. 26.5 out of 43 equals 61.6. Okay, so 61.6, call it 62%, is actually really good. You know, 62% of people might say, oh yeah, she's pretty hot, but the other 38% might say, ah, she's not pretty hot. And that's a big margin. I think it can either go either way. It's almost like split down the middle, but it's definitely leaning towards the sides of hot. And it doesn't say that she's not hot, but it does say that she's not as hot as people let on, and that there are probably people out there that are much better. Now, I'm not saying you should give me a chance, but I do have an amateur website set up called OnlyFans.
Right about now, I'm very happy to have the very famous Mr. Fred Wesley.